So hear me out on this, okay? So this season there's a show called Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie. It's been met with a large amounts of praise. Praise of which I can't seem to understand. Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie is about Shikimori who is dating this walking bag of bad luck called Izumi. Izumi has the worst luck in the world, almost to the point that it feels like there's a curse put upon him. The story follows their everyday adventures with Shikimori protecting Izumi every second of the day. I cannot stress enough how boring and irritating this show is. People will compare this to Tonikawa because the story is already starting off with a couple being together, which is a blatant spit in the face of that show because Tonikawa has a charm that Shikimori will never achieve. But why? Why do I believe that Shikimori is not even a cutie? Let's start with the main dude Izumi, okay? His bad luck is the biggest crutch this show leans on that it will never recover from. I hate how weak this dude is and how everyone has to work around his crap. He's just a pain in the butt to deal with and drags the audience down with his bad luck even more. More to that point, he talks like such a wuss. Like, dude, can you please not talk like a pitiful dog in a dodo video for 5 seconds? I mean, I get that's part of his character, but he always comes off as that friend that always ruins everyone else's plans because he can't do something. He's the vegan friend that will make the group feel bad about going to a steakhouse because they can't have steak. That is probably my biggest problem with him and probably my biggest problem with the show. On the other hand, we have the background best friends who are, and I'm not even kidding here, the only, well, I guess I wouldn't say only, saving grace of this show. You got the Chad best friend Shu who stays by Uzumi's side even though he brings bad luck. I mean, Shu is just a good dude who actually you want to be friends with. Then you have the sporty Neko. She gives off major tomboy energy that feeds the show so much. And then we have my favorite side character who could probably be scared senseless and still have a smile on her face. Hachimitsu. Which, if my Japanese is correct, Hachi means 8 and Mitsu means third. So her name means 83rd, I guess. I don't know. Dude, she's really the only reason I'm still watching this show, and the rest of them too, obviously. But her kudere style is mixed with her Genki look. It's just an amazing mix that I enjoyed to the fullest. The best friends are the best part of the show and are why I'm still watching. Now, I realize there's still one character I haven't gone over, and I believe it's time. That's right, we're talking about Izumi's mom. Oh my god, the second this woman showed up on screen, I was like, yes! This is what we want! Just make the whole show about Izumi's mom because she is truly the star of this show. And I don't know what it is, man. Alright? She's just got that ultimate anime mom vibe that I just love. Please. Directors, more Izumi mama screen time. I beg you. And, yeah, there's Shikimori. The overpossessive weirdo who's actually really annoying. And I'm sorry, she isn't even cute. She is base D tier waifu. If you took the most base parts of main anime waifus and put them together, you will end up with the mid Shikimori, like Yuno's hair, Miku's eyes, Zero Two's body style. I mean, she's that's basically it, okay? I'm so sick of seeing her relationship with Izumi. She has this overpossessive attitude that I really hate. I don't like Izumi at all, but she will not let this dude have fun with anyone else. When he and Shu want to have fun, she's like, no, you can't have fun with your friends. I want to join in. I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of your life and every aspect. You can't have anything that's all to your own. You're mine. It's a really bad character flaw that is really hard to get past. If you remember a while back, I made a video about Horimiya being an overhyped show that gave its audience the most boring main couple in the world and interesting background characters that we never delved more deeply into. But I digress. Shikimori and Horimiya are the same show. From the very first episode, I got the vibe from this show that it was going to be baseline boring ride and that it was going to be very entry-level rom-com. Maybe my problem's me. I don't like Izumi because he's a weak main character that I can't relate to. Let me explain, okay? He's always so woe is me, you know? I have such bad luck and need my kung fu girlfriend to swing in and save me because standing on my own 2 feet is so hard for me. Boo-hoo. I'm really harsh on his character, okay? Because he really is such a loser. I'm sorry he is, okay? And I'm sick of him. Then again, I'm also a loser, so maybe that's why I don't like him. I see myself in him and get mad looking at my own life wondering, is that how I sound? Is that how I act? I really need to work on myself. Like, wow. So I end up hating the guy when it isn't even his fault. That got a little bit more personal than I wanted, so let's get back to the show, okay? It's bland and overhyped. That's about as simplified as I can get. If you're wondering if you should watch it or not, my advice is skip it. It's cliche, it's baseline, it's entry level. I mean, unless you can skip through the main story scenes and watch the funny side characters, because then the show would be worth it. So in conclusion, Shikimori is not a cutie. And she's also pretty plain and boring. Thank you so much for watching. I know people are going to rip me apart for this one. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of Shikimori as not just a cutie. Do you agree with me? Probably not. Anyway, I'm out. Peace. See ya.